Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see the types of exclusions in Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. Well, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint comes with a wide range of capabilities to prevent, detect, investigate, and respond to advanced cyber threats. These capabilities include next generation protection, which includes Microsoft Defender Antivirus. Now, with many of the endpoint protection or antivirus solution, there are sometimes some files, folders, or processes that are not actually a threat, but that can be detected as malicious by Defender for Endpoint or Microsoft Defender Antivirus. So these entities can be blocked or sent to quarantine even though they are not really a threat. In this video, we will try and explain the various types of exclusions that can be defined or actions that can be taken for Defender for Endpoint and Microsoft Defender Antivirus to help manage these situations, and then we have to work with the type of exclusions and the capabilities in Microsoft Defender for Endpoint and Microsoft Defender Antivirus. There are mainly a few exclusion types, which is automatic Microsoft Defender Antivirus exclusions. Now this is the automatic exclusion for server roles and features in Windows Server. So when you install a role on Windows Server 2016 or later, Microsoft Defender Antivirus includes automatic exclusions. I'll quickly pull up the doc for more reference. Here it is. Now then, there are some built-in Microsoft Defender Antivirus exclusions, which includes built-in exclusions for operating system files on all versions of Windows. Then there are custom exclusions. We can add an exclusion for a file, folder, or process that was detected and identified as malicious. Then we can add Defender for Endpoint attack surface reduction exclusions, Defender for Endpoint indicators, Defender for Endpoint control folder access exclusions, Defender for Endpoint automatic folder exclusions as well. So if you see the first one, which is custom Microsoft Defender Antivirus exclusions, it includes files and folders that we specify. Exclusions for files and folders and processes will be skipped by scheduled scans or on-demand scans and real-time protections. Exclusions for process opened files won't be scanned by real-time protection but are still subject to quick, full, or on-demand antivirus scans. So if you see configuration of custom exclusion for Microsoft Defender Antivirus, we can do it for Intune Admin Center. I'll make a separate video out of it, but I wanted to show you what exactly the exclusions available. Okay. Then there are some automatic exclusions, also referred to as automatic server role exclusions. Include exclusion for server roles and features in Windows servers. These are the examples like FRS, Hyper-V, Sysvol, Active Directory, DNS server, print server, web server, Windows Server update services, and more. Automatic exclusions for server roles are not supported on Windows Server 2012 R2. For servers running Windows Server 2012 R2 with the Active Directory domain services role installed, exclusion for domain controllers must be specified manually. So you need to check out the Active Directory exclusions document for it. Then there are some built-in exclusions. I'll make the next video to show you how we can configure custom exclusions for Microsoft Defender Antivirus, but in here let's just explore what options are available. Okay, so built-in exclusions include certain operating system files that are excluded by Microsoft Defender Antivirus on all versions, including Windows 10, 11, and Windows Server. These are the example. And the list of built-in exclusions in Windows is kept up to date as the threat landscape changes. And go and check out the full Microsoft documentation for the Microsoft Defender Antivirus exclusions on Windows Server related to built-in exclusions. Then there are custom exclusions, which includes files and folders that we specify. Then there are custom remediation actions as well. Then there are attack surface reduction exclusions. I've covered few attack surface reduction examples like control folder access and the domain specification, etc. in my previous videos. Then there are Defender for Endpoint indicators with specific actions for entities such as files, IP addresses, URL domains, and certificates. Indicators are referred to as indicators of compromise and less often as custom indicators. When you define your indicators, you can specify one of the following actions if you want to allow it, audit it, block and remediate, block execution, or warn. You can have up to 15,000 indicators in your tenant. I'll show you how you set up these indicators as well in the upcoming videos. You want to create indicators for file, create indicators for IP addresses. I'll show you how to create indicators. I've already made a video on control folder access exclusions, automatic folder exclusions as well. Now here it says how exclusions and indicators are evaluated. Most organizations have several different types of exclusions and indicators to determine whether users should be able to access and use a file or process. Exclusions and indicators are processed in a particular order so that policy conflicts are handled systematically. The following image summarizes how exclusions and indicators are handled. I'll just do it this way. File is then processed by Microsoft Windows Defender Application Control, and App Locker is process allowed. No, then block is allowed. Then go to Microsoft Defender Antivirus Exclusions. If it is part of the exclusions, yes, allow, or then check for Defender for Endpoint Custom Indicator. If you want to allow it, warn or block it, then attack surface reduction rules, smart screen or control folder access, then the threat detections, and then the threat ID default action. Okay, now here is a simple example. Now if a detected file or a process is not allowed by Windows Defender Application Control and App Locker, it is blocked. Otherwise, it's processed to Microsoft Defender Antivirus. If the detected file process is not part of exclusions, it is blocked. Otherwise, DFE will check for a custom indicator for the file or a process. If the detected file process has a block or warn indicator, that action is taken. Otherwise, the file or process is allowed and proceeds to evaluation by ASR rules. If the detected file process is not blocked by attack surface reduction rules or control folder access or smart screen protection, it proceeds to Microsoft Defender Antivirus. If the detected file process is not allowed by Defender Antivirus, it's checked for an action based on its threat ID. And then there are ways how policy conflicts are handled, how automated investigation and remediation works with the indicators. I've already created a video on how to configure automated investigation and response, or AIR. So if it's a good verdict for AIR, then it says for the custom indicators. If it is blocked, then it is blocked. If it is allowed, then it is allowed. And if the verdict is bad, it sees the custom indicators. If it is blocked, then the block. Then if it is allowed, it is moved to the allowed state. So this is the brief that I wanted to showcase for the type of exclusions. In the next video, we will see how we can create custom exclusions or configure custom exclusions for Microsoft Defender Antivirus. If you have any further queries, please mention them in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.